For the advertisement for our product, Lush Lips, we felt it exceedingly beneficial to utilize specific brand elements such as humor and drawing on pre-existing pop culture references. This, in turn, allowed us to create brand awareness and integrity. The product our group has chosen to advertise is a Lush Lips chapstick. Our advertisement is generally aimed at any user with chapped lips, but our ad targets young people while not entirely being gender specific. Our ad aims to inspire positive associations with the Lush Lips chapstick and prove its constant usefulness. Our ad opens with a shot from behind an old car with two on a date at a drive-in cinema. The two are close and on the verge of getting intimate, although the female notices something when the male goes in for a kiss. The next shot reveals the girl disgusted as she realizes the man has got awful, dry, cracked lips. During this time, all she can think about is how parched and unpleasant his lips are. Therefore, metaphorically, she pictures the desert. This bothers her enough to genuinely fix the problem. She then reaches into her bag in desperation to find her Lush Lips chapstick. Her go-to chapstick in desperate and dry times like this. Her bag becomes her savior, and this is represented by Jesus Christ holding the Lush Lips. Jesus is used as symbolism and represents Lush Lips being the hero and savior the girl needed. This is further backed by the image's style with the holy lights beaming from the chapstick, giving it a godly aura and an excellent selling point. The storyboard then progresses, cutting away to the fixed male's lips. Now as a result, the female that was visualizing the desert has been corrected and become a teeming oasis. The final shot leads to the problem being overcome. The chapstick has saved the day and they continue their date in happiness.
The utilisation of the classic romance, which mirrors the 1950s young love, was implemented to portray a universal theme of love, may that be romantic, platonic, or even blood-related. Utilising the conventions of the romantic comedy genre, we played with the comedic elements to create an ad that would cut through the clutter of similar products. Genre has often been used as a means of categorising texts. However, it is not simply a cataloguing device, but also names the way in which texts can relate to each other. Our framing was derived from the intention to create a set of shared meanings. Framing in this way imposes constraints on the way that we interpret what we read by operating through knowledge of and literacy in a variety of contexts. Acts of extra-textual framing are drawn from outside information that is unspecified by the text, but felt to be presupposed by it. The extra-textual framing devices relied on the assumption that our target market would possess accompanying external knowledge which would allow for their interpretations to match the intended communication that the paradigms of the text possessed. The focus on the advertisement is directed towards the universal social setting, whereby you may be in an intimate situation with someone you like, where you feel discomfort due to changes in weather, or even if you are experiencing chapped lips as a result of medical side effects. We selected the intimate setting as the premise of our advertisement, as it allowed us to create a more universal scenario. As if you had not experienced it in reality, there is a plethora of film and television scenarios in which the consumer can relate to and draw cognitive ties. Research from Davis, Thwaites and Mule suggests that surrounding texts influence readers' responses to any particular text. They suggest metalingual cues through which text codes may be recognized, understood, and often questioned, linking up with the contextual function through which a text indicates the context in which that it is operating. The intertextual nature of relationship between consumer and text has allowed us to make these assumptions and infer the belief that relations between texts are reciprocal. As such, the references to the movie Grease, mirroring the drive-in cinema, results in an automatic reference to extra-textual functions, which will then henceforth result in retention and brand recognition.
Chapsticks have a wide demographic of users, but are usually targeted at a female audience. However, we have chosen to aim Lush Lips at teenage/young adult males to show how our product can be used by any gender. The benefits of targeting this demographic is that they value popular culture trends in order to come across as cool. This is seen in our ad as we contrast the teenage boy's outcome with the girl before and after using Lush Lips. Before using the product, the boy is seen as undesirable and unpleasant. However, after using Lush Lips, his image suddenly changes to that of a hip teenage boy. We see in the end, after the boy has used our product, a desirable outcome as the boy gets the girl. Through doing this, we reach both the target audience of males as well as females, as the advertisement suggests that they too use Lush Lips. We chose to create this advertisement to show how chapsticks are cool and make those who use them desirable. This differs from how chapsticks are usually branded, as they target females and are shown to be gender specific. However, through using social connotations of what is seen to be cool, we have shown our product can benefit anyone. Social connotations are social overtones assumed by society that give implications for the audience. This can be seen in the setting of the advertisement. We chose to use the drive-in movie date setting as it connotes romance, suggesting to the audience that when they use our product, they too will experience this, therefore deeming them hip and cool. Helen Vade attests, some believe that branding is not about ubiquity, visibility, and function, but about emotional bonding with a target group of customers. Our advertisement connects with the audience by creating an emotional bond and suggests that the characters in the ad can relate directly to those viewing it. By challenging the conventions that only women use chapsticks, we open the product up to more potential users and brand it in a more positive, all-inclusive light.